Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. Today I have an unbagging. I went to the grocery store and I also had to go to the post office, evidently. And of course it didn't open until 9:30, so that's what constituted going to the grocery store. So I had to kill half an hour because I thought they opened at 8:30. So, let's see what's in this bag. Now, I may have to pause and go and get all the information, but let's open it up and see what's inside. Make sure everything's out of the bag. Now, there was no way to tell. This is, was shipped from Inglewood, California. So, just don't know. And I will have to go and look and see what we got going here. Oh my goodness, this is so not what I thought it was. Hang in there. Be right back. Alright, I am back, and I figured out where it came from. So, I got 2 or 3 things here from one place. They had a bigger budget, evidently, than some of the others. So, I picked out 3 or 4 things. So we'll just start with what's on top, and we'll go from there. Oh, I ordered one more, but it didn't come in. I don't know what the deal is. Well, if I can figure out how to open it, we'll have it made. Well, seriously, it must be right. Oh, I got it backwards. No wonder. I'm gonna get it out of the bag. Now, this is not a brand name, but it has a pretty picture. I don't know. It looks like that piece of paper's been through hell, but maybe it just got wrinkled from everything else. So that's what it looks like. And let's see. It is a 40 by 50. Has nice long threads, which you know I absolutely love. So there's the pretty colors that are in there. Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. I love the teals and the blues and oranges to pick it all up. It's great. And this is the canvas. It's a nice big, nice easy to read canvas. I almost said big canvas. It's not that big. The actual, okay, where is the thing? Hang on. It's supposed to be 40 by 50. And I'm assuming that that's the canvas. It has a nice wide edge on it. It is about 19.5, which is really close to 50 centimeters, yeah. By 16. And this little kit was, and its full coverage, was $8.99. So that's not too bad. Have good prices there. So the actual picture is 15 and a little over 15.5 by 12 almost. Yeah. And I'm trying to get that rolled up, get it out of my way. Comes with one of the small things that you can blow up at the library or on your own printer. I don't know how to do that function yet. I haven't delved, you know, as long as it prints out what I needed to print out, we're good. Try to get it a little bit brighter for you. But, yeah, you can, and this key right here is the same as the key that's right here. This is really nice and easy to see. It's about a 1/4 inch wide. So yeah, nice canvas. It's got like fray check around the edges, if you will. It must. It doesn't look like it's going to start fraying at any time. Comes with 2 needles right there. So yeah, it has some nice big spaces, but you can see all the symbols really clear, and it's only got 22 colors. So that's cool. So yeah, I think that's a good kit. Whoa. We will see. All right. And next, oh, I did get the other one. I'm sorry. We'll go with this one. It'll be different. It was just all there. I decided to get something different. I have never had any of the bookmarks, so let's see which kind this is. Now it's September, because that's the month I was born. And we'll get it open. Now this little bookmark kit was $5.99. Very nicely packaged. It's 30 wide by 104 high, and it's done on, I'm assuming that this is 14 count. It has 2 pieces of 14, and this is counted. And I don't know what in the hell. It comes with 2 needles and threads. Let's see something. I don't know what this is. It looks like it's a pin. I don't know what that's for. Does that write? Yep, it writes red ink. Not real clear on all that, but okay. There's nothing to indicate why I would use that. Maybe to mark your center or your edges. I have no idea. There's nothing that talks about it. It does show you a nice key here. Let's see the threads. So I've never had a counted cross stitch. So thought I'd get, you know, like in a kit like this. Has nice long threads. There, like I said, are 10 colors. We'll have to see how this is going to go. And your 2 needles. So if anybody knows what the heck you're supposed to do with that, let me know. Because I got nothing. I don't know. Is that to mark off your where you're at and what you're doing? I don't ever do that. I'm sorry. I just go for broke and poke and hope and just start in. So this will be interesting. But it's got some really pretty colors. Have no idea. And I have no idea why they give you 2. I guess maybe, you know, to sew on the back, you know, and then you can whip stitch them. I don't have. This doesn't show how it's finished. Oh, and it came with a little blue tassel to put on it. Okay. So this will be different. Never did this before. So we'll just, crap. Of course it went back together. But it was all packaged up really nice. So that'll be interesting to see. We'll just put this on the inside. So for, you know, $6, you know, you can have something little and easy to, oh God, this is going to get screwed up in there. Hello. We're trying. We're trying. Oh, crap. Seriously? Okay. We're just going to put that back in here, hopefully, and not get it stuck to the... Yeah, it was a good idea in theory, right? I'm just going to put that back in there. And then I'll deal with the rest later. Okay, so the next thing I got was this cute little thing. It's a 36 by 36. I like to compare their canvases. I like to compare, you know, how well it's put together, that kind of thing. Now this one is supposed to be, it's a partial. No, it's not. Whoa, we'll have to pick that up later. I paid $6.99, or I didn't pay. They sent this to me. This one is $6.99. Oh my gosh, I hate these bags. Just totally flippin' hate them. Okay, gotta go from this side. But I thought it'd be a nice small thing. There's the picture. Isn't that pretty? Just beautiful. I don't know why it said it was a partial. Maybe the other flowers. They're not. No, that's a full coverage too, so we'll see. Okay, it comes with one of the nice, it's like a shiny material, so it won't break. And I'm assuming that this key right here is exact to the, what do you call it? We're going to get there. Words are hard today, evidently. So it's not very big. I've never had a small round. So that key and this key, nice big key. This is an 11 count too. So it shows you the color of the thread, the color of the symbol, the DMC number, and this is the colors of the thread. So like when you go looking for a blue, it's easier to pick it out of the pack, so to speak. But it is a full coverage. But it's just a little one. I just thought that bird was so beautiful. It looks like, what is that? Pennsylvania Dutch, you know, type painting. I don't know. But isn't that a beautiful little painting? And those flowers. We used to do painting like that where you would load your brush a certain way and make a flower petal. Yeah. Another day, another story. But yeah, that's what that reminded it. A folk art, you know, type painting that was all done on black. So yeah. So yeah, it's beautiful. And the colors, we have 26 colors. You have extra dark, which is number 7. It says 703. No, number 1, I lied. It's 310. I'm like, okay. 703, I'm sure, is a green for some reason. This doesn't have on the canvas the color. Do you see how this has an extra line and it shows you the actual color? So 703, like I said, is a green. I know 702 I've used in diamond painting and other things. So nice, soft, filling thread. And look at those colors. Aren't they just spectacular? Just nice and bright and soft. It's not too soft, you know, some of that stuff is so soft, it just, want to hug it. But for sewing, sometimes that soft stuff doesn't work, but this seems like nice, strong thread. So yeah, I am very pleased with those 3 little kits so far. Then I went really off the wall, and you'll see what I mean. I have to get this all back together, or, you know. And I may start this one today. It is just so beautiful. Just love those colors. So we'll just put this together like this and set it over there because I'm not about the crinkle life again. So I thought, well, I'll get something different. Yeah, I was looking for those little clips. I've seen everybody use them. I can't even begin. Maybe Brenda and Laura. I have no idea. But I've seen them, right? So that's what I thought I was ordering. Those don't look like that. I don't know what they thought you were going to hold up with all that. It might come in handy when I'm doing you know, my great big huge ones. But it came 2 clips for $2.99. So that price was really good. I thought, well, God, that's kind of spendy for 2 clips. I expected them clips to be this big. But, you know, we'll find something to... Sorry, crinkling again. Yeah, they're huge. Those are like mega clips. So, I mean, if you had a lot of material, I don't know how much that would get in your way. I don't know. But there's 2 of them for $2.99. Not a clue. Well, you know, this is what happens when Laura thinks out of the box. And I forgot to tell you what company this is. I'm doing it all wrong, right? The company is called, and this is all together, LETMEDIY, letmediy.com. And I ordered these on the 6th of August, and I got them today, which is the 21st. So well, I got it, yes. I mean, it actually came in, but I had to come back to the post office. Go figure, right? They sent it out on the 12th, and it only took 9 days to get here. So I was very, very pleased with that. I was just flabbergasted. So we'll see. Now, I went back and I looked at their website because, like I said, I had 6 people bombard me, you know. So here we are. They only have needlecraft. They do not have paint by number or diamond painting. So they have embroidery, they have cross stitch, they have counted cross stitch. They do not have any beaded cross stitch. And the beaded cross stitch that I have seen at several sites are not worth my time because they're just little keychain things. They're not like at AliExpress where you can get not a full, but hey, a partial, you know, or a picture. They've all been little bitty keychains, and I'm not going there. I have no reason to. I suppose I could make each one of the grandkids one of them. I have no idea, but I'm just not about that life either. I tried that one year, doing everybody a thing that I made out of either diamond painting or stitching or whatever. We're not going there again. Yeah, because the diamond paintings never got done. My daughters did, and I believe maybe one I got for my son. I have no idea, but no. I could not do that many diamond paintings in one year. It was just too much of a push. So, yeah, they don't have any beaded things at all. We'll say that. I wish that I could come across a company like this to try out their products, and, you know, they would have everything, you know, diamond painting, paint by number, cross stitch, beaded cross stitch, decent beaded cross stitch, you know, and also some of the little activities. See, that's what I wanted to see, was how their kits were, like the bookmarks. Well, they have pillowcases, they have bookmarks, and something else, I can't remember what it was, that you can do a different kind of a project, not just a picture like we've all been doing forever. I just wanted to see what they look like, what their quality was, and that wasn't it this one, but that's fine. I'm very happy with the cross stitches that I got. These, okay, this was my own fault. I did not look to see how big they were. And I'm sure in the thing, you know, it would have said, but yeah. And it does have little grids here to hold it against the fabric. I don't know if you can see that. So, I mean, it'll do on some of my big projects. I just don't know how much in the way they'll be. If you had it on a scroll thing, for some reason, or somewhere you had to, you know, they'd probably make great pulls across, you know, and so it would be out of your way in your line of stitching. I don't know. These are kind of huge. They could hold back curtains, I'm telling you. So that was kind of a letdown. I wanted the little cutesy clips, but not, I didn't want them to be that small. Some of them, some people I've seen have the small clips, but that really wouldn't, I mean, and it's only meant to hold a small amount of material. I want one that is maybe this big, you know, that will hold the edges of my fabric back, because, you know, right now I'm using a metal clip, and, you know, that's only going to work for so long before it starts to rust. So I wanted something in plastic, you know, decent size. So maybe about this size would have been better. I didn't look to see if they had anything else, so we'll see. So from each one of these companies that, you know, has approached me, I tried to get different products to show you. So pay attention, you know, little word to the wise, pay attention to your size and dimensions of something before you get it. So, yeah. All right. So I guess we'll be back with a stitch with me. And I think I'm going to start, I don't know. I kind of want to start the bookmark, but maybe we'll start the pre-stamped first, because that bird is just awesome. Just awesome. Loving it. Not loving the black, but hey, if you do a little bit, you know, section by section by section, you'll get it done. You don't, I have a very bad habit of wanting to do all the color and then try to fill in the background, and it won't work for me. So we'll be back with a stitch with me. Be right back. Bye-bye. Right, guys, I am back. Got my needle and I got some thread. I'm starting with this orange one, and I've looked it up on the thing, because as you can see, you have this red, and this orange. So I'm just poking and hoping, but it does show up a little bit different. And you've got this color scheme to go with it. So on this orange, it's that one, because it's that pale on the pattern. And it also tells me it's a pink, not a blue thread. These are the actual thread colors, then the DMC, and then your, what do you call it, your symbols. So I'm just going with it. And this is what it's going to look like, we hope. Or close. It'll be different, of course. But we're going to start with this little flower right down in here. Oh my, what a day. And I'm filming these ahead of time. Oh yeah, that was attractive. I don't know what I thought that was going to be. I'm so used to using a loop. Oh, crap. Well, I had that thread all out. We'll just put it over here on the other side so it won't attach itself. Just so I can get closer to the light. Nice thread though. I'm using 3 strands. We'll see how that goes. I didn't crinkle this. I probably should have, but I didn't. Nice little kits. I went to look up Let Me DIY. So let me do it yourself. Oh, well, that was retarded. Today, I can't stitch. What can I say? We'll try again. This thread is very thick and nice. Usually I don't start in the bottom middle, but I'm kind of doing that with the, what do you call it? With the round ones, for some reason. Anyway, I know, I fell into a rabbit hole again. I went to look them up, and I told you that they, you know, and kind of more explore what their, what they had. And I told you that they only have needlework stuff, which is true. But they also have a very extensive accessory department. Um, they have those wooden thread keeper things, you know, that are like, I don't know what the actual word is, but they're made out of wood, and then you put all your threads, you know, around it, and then they have some kind of a design like burned into the wood, if that makes any kind of sense. They have lots of those. And they also have punch needle stuff. They have lots of hoops. They even have hoop stands and floor stands. Scrolls, you know, scroll ones. Those are nice. I didn't see if they had like lap stands. The only lap stand they had was pretty close to the one that I have, which I just love. I didn't see any brand names or anything like that. They also have thimbles. They have bead, you know, you can buy extra bags of beads. They also have where you can buy kits of floss and also storage things and plastic, bobbinators. You know what I'm talking about? And what else? Oh, they also have, they sell large, like, I didn't see what their largest was because I didn't go through it all. Um, Cross stitch and small cross stitches and pre-stamped mostly. I didn't, like I said, I don't know if they have a separate thing for counted, so I didn't look at that. I forgot to look at that. They also do custom kits. Has anybody ever had a custom pre-stamp done? Or a custom counted? But they have several sizes in the custom. They start real low, and the biggest one that they have is 128 by 68, and it was like $50.99. $55.99. So that really wasn't a bad thing for a custom cross stitch. I've never seen anybody that has gotten a custom cross stitch kit. Maybe I just missed it or what, but yeah, I think that would be neat to do. So the great big one, you know, you could do like a whole big family picture if you wanted to. So we'd have to see. But they had really good prices on their cross stitches. They have a very extensive cross stitch selection. I didn't see if they had any, what do you call it? Punch needle kits. That was one thing I didn't see. But they do sell monk's cloth, and is that not what you do punch needle on? I've never done punch needle. And I'm assuming that they have the hoops and everything for punch needle. But I did happen to see some punch needles? Yeah, punch needle things. They also sell needles and just all a great big array of things, you know, that are all in the embroidery category. So I was quite pleased with this company. Quite pleased. You know, even though that they don't sell, you know, diamond paintings, they don't have other things, they have a wide array of embroidery stuff, which is really nice. And there's even kits in there that you can get, you know, that comes with the hoops and the needles and, you know, like a get me start thing that I got kind of like for my granddaughter. You know, so if you're just starting embroidery, which is nice. And then you don't have to buy everything separately. You know what I mean? They even had scissors. You know, I was impressed. That was quite an extensive accessory thing. Now, I will be putting the link to letmediy.com in the description, along with a link to each one of these things that I got, in case you're interested. But yeah, I would definitely shop there. They had some of those thimbles. I'm really interested in thimbles. I got a thing for thimbles. and not in the way that you think that, because most people a long time ago, people would collect, they'd have like decorated thimbles for like states and stuff. That's not what I'm looking for. I want to try out different types of thimbles. Like the round ones that came with that other kit. I've had them in several kits, that just fit around this part of your finger. Mine, oh, I was going to say, it better be there, is just one that I got from probably Dritz. Yes, you can tell I got paint on it and everything else. I was probably using this to make, some kind of an impression on something. Yeah, isn't that horrible? But yeah, it was the smallest little round thing I could find. Yeah, we've been through a lot of crafts. But I like those ones that kind of come over your finger, and it has like a mesh right here. So I want to try those out. I want to try them all and see what I like the best. I could possibly go back to the Dritz that I've been using for 90 years. But I just think it's neat that there's different kinds of thimbles that I've never even gotten to try. So look forward to that, I might go in and just make an order out of accessories, and see where that goes. So, yeah, but they have a wide array of all different kinds of things. Yeah, I kind of panicked there when these symbols, they look the same, like number 8 and number 20 both look the same. So that's where your chart comes in handy, because it's done in a different color level. You can tell the difference. Plus, you can look up, well, I'm looking for a blue, so it must be that one, It's real easy to figure out, because I hate hitches. I really hate hitches. And hitches have happened. So, yeah, I mean, they're, so far, these companies that I'm trying out have panned out, and I would definitely go and make an order, from any of these that I've gotten so far. So, and I like that the prices are reasonable. They're not carried away, So, yeah. And that's always good to know when, you don't have a lot of money and you just want something to stitch on, which for me is a good thing. Because I can fall down those rabbit holes faster than you can say jackrabbit. Oh, geez. But, yeah. I like that they don't cost a lot. And that's a good thing for my viewers, Because some of us are all on budgets, and you can't just go out and buy $200 or $300 worth of stuff and not get a whole lot for your money, You have to make every penny count, and I get that. So that's why I like finding companies like this one, like Let Me DIY. I didn't even know it existed, so it's good to check things out. And this, like I said, doesn't have serging all around the outside. So, but it's not fraying at all. I mean, granted, it's going to be in your hands for a while, so, and you could easily put this on a small lap stand, with a small scroll, because it's not too wide. Let me take a look. The whole canvas is like little over 14 inches. I know, don't put the needle in your mouth, crazy girl. So, yeah. So, lots of good things. But I think for a small amount of money, You know, say your budget is $50, you could get several things for $50, you know, and even for 25. I mean, this kit alone, let's see, was only $7, and it's plenty nice. It's really nice. Like I said, for being an off-brand and not being one of the big houses that sell things, you know, like Joy Sunday or Dimensions or whatever. There is nothing wrong with these kits at all. They come out nice. Now, if you want, try not to use too big of a, when it doesn't have the serging, I try to make my thread shorter, because every once in a while it'll get caught me going back and forth. Did you see that just happen? So it can happen. And sometimes I'll just put some painter's tape right around the edge. It's not going to hurt anything. You're stitching on it, but it'll keep it smooth. I've had to do that with some of the big ones that weren't even, what do you call it, serged around the edge. And it keeps your thread, and I stitch on top, so I don't have too much problems. You know, with it catching. Just a little piece of tidbit, but yeah, I really like the store, and I like that you don't have to pay a fortune to get things that look really nice when they're done. I think that's awesome, because not all of us have an unlimited amount to spend. I'm not saying we're all broke, but you know what I mean? In this day and age, you kind of got to make all your pennies count. I'm trying to... That pink and that orange, I'm telling you, is close. And I like this small size. The actual, we'll call it, I don't know if the word is dimension, but it's like 11.5 inches. I don't know if I can get it. Well, it's kind of almost an oval. It's like 11, little over 11.5, going in the other direction. I don't know. I think it's pretty. Just pretty. It'd make a beautiful little round pillow, wouldn't it? I envy people that know how to put all that together, because not about it at all. Well, let me see here. I want that pink. I'm going to have to refer here. Let's do that blue, because that blue looks like it's easier. 17. Color. I put it all in a bag, I think. Oh, no. Here we go. I was like, why would I do that? It has nice long pieces, so all you have to do is, I'll show you. What did I say that color was? Number 17, it's 3609. Number 17, it's a pale pink. But since they're nice and long and huge, just grab the loop and grab one strand, and it comes right out. No, not one strand, but I did get an entire big long piece. Because I'm not about that one strand thing. I ain't got that down yet. Nope, let's not go there. And then we'll get rid of these. But since there's only 26 colors, there's not a whole bunch. But you do get a great big huge hank. I'll call it a hank. I don't know that it is or it isn't. Of black for the background. We're just working on colors right now. This is kind of a pale purple. Pinky purple. I don't know. I had to look a minute. I thought I had the wrong color, but I didn't. These are round, and then these are the squares. So there's, let me see if I can get it down where you can see, and over where I can see where I'm pointing. So there's a square in that color, and there's a circle in that color. So that's always helpful. And I'm just putting a knot in the back end of that. Nobody is going to see it. I just don't care. And it's full coverage, so it'll get covered up one way or another. Pretty pinks. Sometimes the pinks and the whites are kind of thin. I don't know why that is. Because that other color, it was nice and poofy. But you realize all these colors are going to be gone from underneath there, and it'll be all white once you finish it. You douse it in lukewarm water for about a half an hour, somewhere in there. Might not even take that long. Yeah. And all this printing everywhere will go away. It's just, and so don't get water near these because you'll lose your pattern. Now, some people are brave, and they've taken this material and doused it in water in the beginning, and then just use this as your guide, but I'm not that brave. Not that brave at all. I like counted cross stitch, but I want this part to be easy because it's all done for you. Been out and about today and running around and people, and had to go to the stupid grocery store to kill time before I went to the post office, and holy cow, for a Saturday it was busy. Molly liked it. She got to go for another ride. So by the time I get to Sunday, she's like, oh, where are we going? Every time I get up, it's like, no, we're not going anywhere. I'm done. Totally done by Sunday after 4 days. I got a few things I need to do around the house today, but not much. This will probably go up on Sunday. So we'll see. I don't know how not to do a video a day, but I wanted to do these as they came in before I forgot all the information. Make sense? And I want to, kind of showcase each one of these companies, and all the things that they have to offer. Well, if I could find the hole, we'd have it made. Molly's over there sleeping finally. She barked halfway through the whole other video I had to make. And I have a live today. Woo! So yeah, I'm sorry. I usually don't get this far ahead. But I figured if I don't do this now, I am just gonna forget what I need to say. And I really, want all the companies to get their moment in the sun, if you will. Because I get lots of information mixed up. That's why I write things down. But I was just impressed with all their accessories, I guess. So we'll have to go and get some. And they were not spendy at all. I usually buy my needles, but I'm usually buying needles for counter cross stitch. I buy them at 1, 2, 3 stitch, so I haven't bought them from any place else. Just because I can't get them at my sewing, we'll call it sewing store, because they sell nothing but, what do you call it? Like cotton material and fleece material, but this place is so small, and he's like 112, and doesn't reorder very often. I'm lucky I can get my DMC floss there. Like I said, he's holding it all hostage until I come by and get 10,000 more skeins. So I think I'm having biscuits and gravy for dinner. Now that'll be Saturday dinner, not Sunday. I have no idea. Probably have leftovers. I'm still eating the Chinese food that I made. We'll see. Alright, guys. Nice little needles. They're nice and stiff. Sometimes I like working with a stiff needle on this stiff canvas. But it'll get broke down. Not the needle, but the canvas will be broken down from me hanging onto it because I stitch them in hand. I don't put them in a hoop. I can't get my hands to get them in a hoop. That has not happened for me. And this is pretty thick cloth. This one is. So it's very well made and sturdy. I thought I was about ready to run out of thread. And get another 15 more stitches done here. Of course. Not going to get them all, but hey. Yep, that's going to be the end of that. And I still have 3 more to go here. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for watching this. Just love the products. I really do. I'll leave them 2 threads out and try to do them. That's stitched up real nice. Nice and even, and it's real easy to stitch on. That's why I get 11 count for me. That's for me. Some people like 14 count. I'm sure they have lots of things in 14. They have 11, 14 count. And I think that's it for this company. Alright, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.